Hi there. It's October 24th and time for Proverbs 24. Now we're finishing up the 30 sayings that you are supposed to memorize and have them on your lips at all times. And I'm gonna put these in a simple list and post it at some point. So let's begin. I've separated them all so we can tell them apart. Right? Okay. Be not envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their hearts devise violence, and their lips talk of trouble. Right? Pretty easy to find nowadays, huh? Mm-hmm. By wisdom a house is built, by understanding it is established, by knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Wisdom, understanding, knowledge. Okay? Above that, fear of the Lord. Okay? That's what builds a house. That's what fills rooms with treasure. Wisdom, understanding, knowledge. Mm-hmm. And the next one. A wise man is full of strength, and a man of knowledge enhances his might. For by wise guidance you can wage your war, and an abundance of counselors there is victory. Right. That lots of advice. Lots of people that know what they're doing. Hey. A small one. Wisdom is too high for a fool. In the gate he does not open his mouth. Right. Wisdom is so far above some people that they don't even try. Right. Okay, 8 and 9. Whoever plans to do evil will be called a schemer. The devising of folly or foolishness is a sin, and the scoffer is an abomination to mankind. Scoffer, remember? Haughty, arrogant, conceited. I'm surprised there's no notes on that over here. Yeah. Okay, 10, 11, and 12 is one. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. Rescue those who are being taken away to death. Hold back those who are stumbling to the slaughter. If you say, behold, we did not know this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Does not he who keeps watch over your soul know it? And will he not repay man according to his work? There's a note on that. Man hath no trial of his strength till he be in troubles. Right. You don't know how strong you are until you're in trouble. Nothing can be excused if he help not the innocent when he is in danger. Lots of notes over there. There's a lot of people in trouble now. And if you claim you didn't know and you see some innocent person being let off, right? God knows. Okay? God knows and will repay you. Mm-hmm. That's harsh stuff right there, but it's very important. Okay, 13 and 14. My son, eat honey, for it is good, and the drippings of the honeycomb are sweet to your taste. Know that wisdom is such to your soul. If you find it, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Right. Honey tastes good. Wisdom tastes good to your soul, right? You should be seeking wisdom above all else. Right? If you find it, there will be a future. I like that. 15 and 16. Lie not in wait as a wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous. Do no violence to his home. For the righteous falls 7 times and rises again. But the wicked stumble in times of calamity. There's a note over here. Let's read it. He is subject to many perils, but God delivereth him. Right. You're a righteous person, he will always get up. Okay? And the wicked stumble, they don't get up. Okay, 17 and 18. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles. Got that? Lest the Lord see it and be displeased and turn away his anger from you. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls. Don't let your heart be glad when he stumbles. Okay? When your enemies lose, they are to be pitied. They are not to be danced on. Right? 19 and 20. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, and be not envious of the wicked. For an evil man has no future. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. Right? We have a future. What they have is temporary. And they will have to live all of eternity paying for that. Okay? That's not what you want. All right? Don't be envious of these people. Okay? They have a lot of troubles that you don't know about. Okay, 21 and 22. This should be the last of the 30 sayings, right? My son, fear the Lord and the king, and do not join with those who do otherwise. For disaster will arise suddenly from them, and who knows the ruin that will come from them both. Okay? Meaning either of the wicked and seditious, as verse 19 and 21, or of them that fear not God, nor obey their king. All right. Fear the Lord and the king. We don't have kings now, but right. Fear, follow, respect. Right. Be afraid to disappoint them. Okay, that was the 30 sayings. It took us 3 days to get through that. Okay, here's more sayings of the wise. Okay. Also, these things pertain to the wise. It is not good to have respect for any person in judgment. Partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the wicked, you are right, will be cursed by peoples, abhorred by nations. But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. Right? There's a lot of that going on now. Man, you could just see some of these appointed judges overruling things that the people voted for and letting criminals go while jailing innocent people. Right? Not good. 26. Whoever gives an honest answer kisses the lips. Right? A kiss is a good thing. Right? 27. Prepare your work outside, get everything ready for yourself in the field, and after that, build your house. Okay, he has said this before. Right? Prepare the ground, prepare your foundation, and prepare your work first, and then build your house. Right? Once you know what kind of work you're going to get, you'll know whether you can build a small house or a large house. Right? 26. Be not a witness against your neighbor without cause, and do not deceive with your lips. Not that. Be nice to your neighbors. 29. Do not say, I will do to him as he has done to me. I will pay the man back for what he has done. Right? Don't get even. That's God's job. Why? Because if somebody does evil to you and you do the same thing back to them, that makes you evil just like them. Okay? There is no difference. Think about that. 30. And this is a parable. Okay? I passed by the field of a sluggard, by a vineyard of a man lacking sense. And behold, it was overgrown with thorns. The ground was covered with nettles, and its stone wall was broken down. Then I saw and considered it. I looked and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a robber, and want like an armed man. Right. Got notes here. Read that one. Right. Instruction. That I might learn by another man's fault. Right. So there you go. That's Proverbs 24. Right. We can lightly touch on the rest of the 30 sayings. Be not envious of evil men, and desire to be with them, for their hearts devise violence, and their lips talk of trouble. Right. You know this, right? It's easy to see now. It's becoming easier and easier to see as time goes on, and we get closer to the end. Okay, the next one. By wisdom a house is built, and understanding it is established. By knowledge rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Wisdom understanding, and knowledge. That's what builds a house. That's what builds a home. A wise man is full of strength, and a man of knowledge enhances his might. Right. Wise people are strong because they know where to get the information, right? By wise guidance. Wisdom is too high for a fool. Some people will just never get it. Okay, you have to realize that some people will never get it. Right? Yeah. Whoever plans to do evil will be called a schemer or an author of wickedness. That the devising of folly is sin. Scheming, right? And the scoffer is an abomination to mankind, to all of mankind, right? Okay. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. Rescue those being taken away to death. Hold back those who are stumbling to the slaughter. All right. That includes people now, these people going down the wrong path that you know is not going to end well for them. All right? God watches you. If you have the ability to stop that person from doing something so utterly stupid, especially nowadays, that will result in the end of the world, possibly. Okay? God sees that. If you are able to save them, you need to try. Okay? That's important. And if you don't, your strength is small. Pretty simple, right? Okay, that's my son, eat honey, for it is good, and the drippings of the honeycomb are sweet to your taste. Know that wisdom is such to your soul. If you find it, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off. If you find wisdom, wisdom is sweet to your soul, like honey is sweet to your taste. Okay. Cool, huh? Next one. Lie not in wait as a wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous, nor do violence to his own. Right? Don't go after righteous people. The Lord saves them, and they will get up every time. The wicked do not. And this one's important. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it and be displeased and turn his anger away from him. Right? Vengeance is the Lord. You're not supposed to celebrate. They do, but you're not supposed to. Okay? Don't worry about evildoers, and do not be envious of the wicked, for the evil man has no future. Right? The lamp of the wicked will be put out. These evil people have everything they're ever going to get right now, and all of eternity they will be lost in suffering for it. Mm-hmm. And the last one, my son, fear the Lord and the king. Do not join with those who do otherwise. For disaster will arise suddenly from them, and who knows the ruin that will come from them both. Don't hang around people that don't fear the Lord. Okay? And further, that was the 30 sayings. And I will put those on a list. And more sayings of the wise, we highlighted some. Partiality in judging is not good. We know that goes on, right? Whoever says to the wicked, you are in the right, will be cursed by peoples, abhorred by nations. Those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. Right? There's some, if you know, judges are not supposed to lean to the right or to the left. They're supposed to adhere directly to the rule of the law and interpret things by what the law states. But they don't. Okay? They let wicked people go free. They put good people in jail because of their personal feelings, and they will have a serious comeuppance because of that. Right? We highlight it 29. Don't say I will do to him as he has done to me. I will pay the man back for what he has done. Right? Don't get even. Okay? Getting even makes you as evil as the person who wronged you. Right? That's what God sees. You're doing evil. Let him take care of it. Okay? So there you go. That is Proverbs 24 for October 24th. Okay, and I will put those 30 sayings that we're supposed to memorize and keep ready on our lips at all times. I'm going to simplify those into single sentences and list it out there. And I'll post that. But stay tuned later today. We're going to take 298 to bar through the Bible in 1 year. Jesus is on the downside of his ministry. He's getting ready to go to Jerusalem, and they're going to do awful things to him. So, did it all for us, right? So, till later, we'll keep going. Give us a like if you think about it. But talk to you next time.